Hi everybody, welcome to Ecodriver. My name is Helmut. Today we go out on another test, not the usual fuel consumption test. We do a range test, an EV range test with a plug-in hybrid, and the plug-in hybrid is the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. This vehicle has two electric engines with electric motors with 70 and 60 kilowatts respectively. The battery size is 13.8 kilowatt hours gross, and the unladen weight is 1,929 kilograms or 4,244 pounds. I've set the drive mode to EV, and I've set the odometer to 0, and just going back here, I set the odometer to 0, and the electric range is given here with 59 kilometers when I started. We'll see how it develops over the course of this test. We do a loop around 17 kilometers between two cities with speeds from 30 to 100 kilometers an hour. We don't do a motorway because we are only allowed to go 100 kilometers per hour on the motorway, so it doesn't make really sense, as we have 100 kilometer per hour zones in our test as well. We just look how far we can come in electric mode and see whether the figures that are given by the manufacturer are correct, and what can be done to get the best possible range out of this PHEV. For that purpose, I'll leave the camera on for the first loop for you to see how am I driving, what do I do in order to achieve the range that we will achieve at the end, hopefully a good one, and also to see the loop, to see the route, so that you can compare it with your daily drive, your daily commute, and the trips you're doing. After every lap we have a check at the state of the range, and I'll talk to you later. So we're at lap 1 now, and we see here 18.5 kilometers covered, with a remaining range of 42 kilometers, which give us around 60 kilometers, and this is pretty much in line with what the computer predicted at the beginning of our trip. You may have noticed I was using B0 as a setting. You have some pedals here behind the steering wheel where you can set the regen. The regen when you lift your foot off the accelerator, and as usual, I'm trying to regen as little as possible, which might sound a little bit counterintuitive, but if I express this in different words, it might become more obvious. I try to brake as little as possible. No matter how much you regenerate, you always have to invest more than that beforehand or afterwards in order to be able to regenerate. So therefore, it's always better to drive in a way that you invest less energy, which then means you can recuperate less energy, but overall, you're still better off. I have done some videos regarding that topic. You can find the link in the description box below. So we're coming to the end of lap 2, and we have a remaining distance of 23 kilometers and a covered distance of 36.6. That means we will be close to 60 kilometers, and this is what the computer predicted from the very beginning. So this seems to be rather accurate. You may have noticed that when I was approaching traffic lights, when I was approaching ends of queues of cars, I always tried to avoid stopping. I tried to keep the vehicle in motion, to avoid the re-accelerating, but I always had a look in the mirror to see what's behind me. Is there anybody I maybe would block if I go too slow? And this was never the case. And if you know my videos, you know normally it's not the Ecodriver who is the obstacle on the road, it's anybody else. Or there are lots of car drivers, or shall I better say vehicle movers, people who make the car go broom broom, who prevent me or others from going really efficiently. So we're coming to the end of lap 3 now, and you see here we have 54 and some kilometers of distance covered, and 4 kilometers are left on the remaining range. I won't start the 4th lap now, as it doesn't make sense to go out of town. You just stay in here and go around here in the city a bit until the petrol engine kicks in. The good thing with this car is, firstly, it's very smooth, very nice to drive. I'm a bit surprised, to be honest. Didn't expect that. And you can coast. You can have the vehicle coasting. That's what I like, and that's what I think is the most efficient way of driving. Well, now the petrol engine kicked in, and we have 60.4 kilometers. Well, that's impressive, I have to say. And if you want to see more of this car, then you can click on the video of my fuel consumption test with empty battery to find out how the efficiency of the drivetrain is without the battery. That's it for the Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross plug-in hybrid. If you want to see more of what I'm doing, feel free to subscribe to this channel, and if you hit the notification bell, you won't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.